Hello everyone. Today we will walk through the KPI Builder in the Devum platform. From the Dev space, click on KPI Builder in the left side panel. This navigates you to the KPI Builder workspace, where all KPI configurations are created and managed. Now, what is KPI Builder? KPI Builder is a configurable analytics module in Devum that allows you to build custom analytical views using transactional data models. It supports both real-time and aggregated KPI calculations based on user-defined triggers, date ranges, and period selections, without requiring any page refresh. Now, to configure a new KPI, click on Add New. You'll be prompted to provide display name, description, and frequency. Frequency defines the time granularity used to generate KPI results across the selected date range. It controls how the input timeframe is segmented during execution. Available frequency options include daily, monthly, yearly, or no period, where the entire date range is treated as a single unit. For example, if the input date range is December 10th, 2025 to December 12th, 2025. With daily frequency, the KPI returns results for each day. With monthly frequency, results are aggregated at the month level. With no period, the KPI runs once for the entire date range. Next, we have the Retain MView data for a specific time frame option. When enabled, this configuration controls how long KPI results are retained in the database. Once enabled, two additional settings appear. Time to life, the duration for which the KPI result is stored. Duration type, the unit for the time to life, such as minutes, hours, or days. This setup helps manage KPI result invalidation and reuse. The Enable Time Flow checkbox allows the KPI to replay historical events, enabling analysis across past data timelines. Coming to MView execution modes, KPI Builder supports two execution modes, reactive, also known as real-time mode. In this mode, the KPI updates automatically based on event-driven triggers or user interactions. It is ideal for real-time use cases such as live operational metrics, asset tracking, and consumption monitoring. And on request, also known as manual refresh mode, here the KPI executes only when explicitly triggered by a user or system action. This mode is commonly used for reporting and scheduled analysis. Then we have triggers. Triggers define when the KPI recalculation or snapshot invalidation occurs. Key trigger settings include trigger wait period. This determines refresh frequency, either based on a time interval with units or by the number of events. Trigger duration, it is the trigger wait period with its units. Batches, it defines the event-based execution thresholds. Next, we configure create params. Input parameters define how data is filtered during KPI execution. You can also define response params, which determine the structure of the KPI output. The response can be configured as a single object or an array of objects. Once all configurations are complete, we click Save. After saving, you are automatically navigated to the domain service, where the KPI business logic can be implemented. Thank you.